right, I would be writing some template, right? So let me go to the first, and into the first, here you have written one button and something like this. So I'll keep button as it is, and over here you can have input, or say input type is equals to text. Input type is equals to what? Text. And one more input type we need to have, or this button in one column, or I can divide it into 6 and 6. Okay, this row, let me divide it into 6 and 6. Here you have two input type, password, right? And in the same row I would be having one input type as button, right? One input type as button. So here you can have hash usnm I can have, and hash password, right? Local references I have given over here, and on the click of this, I am going to start, or on the click of this I am going to call one function which is nothing but login, right? I am going to call one function which is nothing but login, and I am going to pass usnm as string type, and what you can say, password as once again string type. So usnm and password as string type. So I have created these two variables over here, right? So it is a TypeScript programming language. May I know your background? Are you fresher or what? Okay, and you? Which company? Okay, fine. Which technology? Java. Fine. So you might be having little bit experience of the object oriented programming, right? Don't feel, what you can say, awkward if you're not getting connected with the code, because this is your first demo, right? And this code has gone very much beyond. So don't worry on that. Now here I have written one function called as login over here, and to that login I am passing username and the password, right? Now on the click of login, right, I want to go to the second component. Remember that what I'm trying to do. On the click of login, you can check some if loop, if username is this and password is this, and then you may go to the next page, that is nothing but the second page, right? Now I'll show you. Just go to first. Something is missing. Okay, router outlet is there. Okay, that is missing, and here you can pass login. You can call the function login, and then usnm, here you can say usnm dot value and password dot value, right? Then you are supposed to call that function over here, right? So these are two columns, and into the columns username, password, and your button. So let me write something to the button as a value. So value would be login, and I can have some styling over here. Say class is equals to, I hope you are working on the Bootstrap and btn normal or success, you can say btn success. Okay, so username, password, and the login. I would be having username, password, and the login. So if you are not feeling that good, just write this thing over here in the first 6 columns. Other 6 would automatically become the offset if you are working with the Bootstrap, right? See now, username, password, and the login. So if I am going to have Android as username and password as again Android, and if I tap on the login, this should navigate me to the second page, right? So here in the first component I need to inject, right? I need to inject something called as router from Angular's router package, right? See, import, if you can see this thing, import and router from, right, from at Angular, and your which package? Router package, right? You need to get connected with the router that is presently loaded over here, right? So once you get the router, right, straight away you can have this dot router dot navigate. This dot router dot navigate is the function, and here you need to pass one array. Here you need to pass one array and just tell the URL name. To which URL you need to go? To second URL I need to go. So here you are going to pass the array. So intention of array we'll see later on, but here you can say Android and Android, and if I click login, can you see you are going to the second. Here say whatever it is, and if you just tap the login, you would be going to the second. Look at the URL, your URL is getting changed, right? This URL is getting changed. I didn't get the question. Fine, that's not an issue, that's absolutely fine. See, you have given input type as the password, right? Here you have, yes, data type is a string, but see, whatever you input in the text box, right, whatever, that is a string only, that you need to manage it, you need to convert it to integer or float or double, whatever it is, right? You need to do that thing. Fine. So this is how you will navigate by means of code. Remember that we created this username and password. Here you are going to enter the username, here you are going to enter the password, and here you are going to tap the login. It is going to take you to the another page by your validation or by validating over here. So I can write that code as well. See, if usnm dot or exactly equals to, right, Android or Codekul, and pass is exactly equals to what you can say Codekul, then and only then you should go to what you can say, or you should navigate to the route page, right? Then and only then you should have to navigate to the second page, this. So here you are checking usnm is Codekul, password is Codekul, then and only then you are going to navigate over here, right? Here you are navigating. See now, if I go to the main page over here, right, if I go to the main page over here and if I type Codekul and second parameter also Codekul, and if I say login, see, something is missing. Then if it is not working, yeah, spelling was missing. See, here you check the condition and accordingly you are moving ahead like this, right? So this is about by means of the navigate function, and by using the router class you are navigating. But I want to navigate to the another component by means of what you can say is hyperlink, right? There would be one hyperlink. Let me have one row like the forget password over here, right? So here I can have what you can say one hyperlink href, right? Href is equals to here some link, and here I can say forget password, and here some link, presently hash I am tapping, right? So if I click on the forget password, it should take me to one page, right? It should take me to one page. See how you are going to do that thing. Now I'll continue that in the next video, right? Okay, so if you have any